So here children, let's learn an important question of 7.1 exercise question number 8. What is given in the question is there is a right angled triangle ABC, right angled at C, and there is a point M which is midpoint on the hypotenuse such that it divides AB into two equal halves. And from C you are drawing a line passing through M till point D and join BD. And it is given that these two parts are also equal in the question. Now you have to prove that various conditions that are being given. The first one is triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. Means this portion of the triangles are equal to congruent to each other. So for that, how do you prove children? First part I am proving. So I am considering triangle AMC and triangle BMD. What are the portions that are equal and known to you? First one is MD is equal to CM, already given. It is given. Then we have MB is equals to MA as M is midpoint. Now, what can you say about these two angles? They are vertically opposite angles, angle 1 and angle 2. So, angle 1 is equals to angle 2, it is vertically opposite angles. Now, by what congruency these two triangles are congruent, children? Yes, by SAS congruency. So, therefore, triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD by SAS congruency. Now, by CPCT, can I say that these two angles are also equal? Name this as some 3, 4. So, therefore, by CPCT, angle 3 is equals to angle 4. Now, what can you say about these two angles? And you have this side is also equal to this side. So, that means BD is equals to CA or AC. By CPCT, we got these two conditions. Now, these two are equal and these two angles are equal. They both are alternate angles. This becomes as transversal. So, angle 3 is equals to angle 4 as they are alternate interior angles. So, can I say that BD is parallel to AC? BD is parallel to AC. Now, when they both are parallel, what can you say about these two angles? These two angles, blue color angles. So, when they both are parallel, angle B plus angle C will be equal to 180 degree. They become as co-interior angles. So, when they both are co-interior angles and you get the sum as 180 degree. So, that angle C is equal to 90 degree we have. Therefore, this implies angle B is also equal to 90 degree. So, hence angle DBC is right angle. Our first part and second part is completed. Now, what you have to prove, children? You have to prove triangle DBC is congruent to triangle APC. Now, third part we are proving. Consider triangle DBC and triangle ACB. What can you say about this? They both, you have to prove that congruent. How will you take? First, I am considering this triangle. So, I can consider in this triangle BD is equals to AC. We have already proved in the first case when we were doing. and we have BC is equals to BC common side. Proved in 1. And angle B is equals to angle C is equal to 90 degree. So therefore, triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB by SAS congruent C. We got this also. Hence, when these two are congruent, you can say that by CPCT, CD hypotenuse is equals to AB hypotenuse. Now we have to prove this portion, the last part. So when AB is equal to CD. Now this CD line is divided into two parts. What are those? MB and MC. AB is equals to MD plus MC. And you know these two are equal, already given in the question. So I am writing in place of MD also MC or CM. CM plus CM. So what you can prove? We get AB is equal to 2 cm. Hence, CM is equals to half of AB. Children, a very important question. This is also asked in the exam. By giving only triangle ABC right angled at C and M is the midpoint, he'll give you only this statement. Prove that CM is equals to half AB. But you need to prove the above all conditions. So that's why practice this question very well for the examination point of view.